90% of the state of Oregon's jet fuel is stored in tanks like these along Highway 30 in Northwest Portland. Well, 2 of these tanks are going green. Zenith Energy is hoping the Portland terminal is going to be filled with renewable energy.
This is the first of its kind, and we think it's pretty special.
And they already have plenty of room to fit sustainable aviation fuel.
So this is an 80,000 barrel tank.
And you have 2 of them, so you have 160,000.
That's right.
JT Hendricks is the terminal manager for Zenith Energy and says there's 2 parts to the fuel.
You have your conventional jet, which is 50% of the blend, and the renewable feedstock, which is the blending component that we blend those 2 together, and that's how you get your finished SAF.
PDX just got its first shipment of sustainable aviation fuel earlier this month. Port of Portland Chief Aviation Officer Dan Pippinger told us in a statement, "We're excited about this step toward bringing sustainable aviation fuel to PDX. It's a move that can help improve local air quality and cut down on greenhouse gas emissions, which is great news for our communities." Delta Airlines was the first commercial airline to use this type of fuel at PDX.
We are very committed to sustainable aviation fuel.
But the cost to keep jets in the air isn't cheap.
Unfortunately, sustainable aviation fuel is still a very nascent technology, and there's a couple of different ways of making it, but they're all very nascent and all very expensive.
Charlotte Lawler with Delta Airlines says they are working with different suppliers to keep the cost down.
Today, it's still 2, sometimes 3 times more expensive than conventional jet fuel. And so our ambition is to try to work across the value chain, including with the ports, the producers, the blenders, to try to bring the cost as low as possible.
Well, it's not cheap to fly.
We don't want to make it something prohibitive. And so what we're really focused on right now is working with different partners across the value chain.
Lawler and Delta Airlines are doing all they can to drive down the cost, at the same time moving toward a greener way to take to the sky. For Environment Northwest, Joe Ranieri, KGW News.